Yes, I'm back. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I paused on you guys. I needed to pause to come back because I wasn't really finished with the story, but somebody was at my door and I needed to try to get to the door and come back so I could come back and talk to you guys. But listen, this is the thing that I was getting to when I was saying to you guys about when you leave one relationship, you go to the next, you go to the next, you go to the next. And you really don't know these men that you keep picking up roadkill off the corner, in the gas station, in the Chinese restaurant, wherever. I call that roadkill. We pick up roadkill anywhere, and once again, guess what we do? Bring them home to our family. Okay? And you really don't know too much about this man. Okay? You just met him. So if you in a relationship with somebody one day and then you break up with him that day, then you go out the next day and go meet the next man, and then nothing don't go right with him, you go mind up fucking him and stuff too, and then y'all break up the two, then you go meet the next man. That's too much. And you're bringing these men into your life, into your family. And these men, you don't know them. So some of them turn out to be molesters, murderers, abusers. Okay? You don't know these men. So you don't know nothing about them, especially when you just meet them yesterday. And you bring them home. And when you have kids, ladies, come on. And gents. But ladies, think about it. How you bringing strange men home to your kids and you got daughters? You don't want to do that. Because you don't know, this man might sneak off like what happened with my girl with the jail thing. Okay? But I wanted to tell you about the young lady that I was talking about who kept, remember, she told me, oh, I'm not like you, Denise. Oh, I can't be without no man. That's not me. I have to have a man. And she's screaming that and let the universe and God hear that. Okay, and you know God is a jealous God. Don't put no man before him. But yeah, and she always used to say that. And she always went out. As soon as she break up with one guy, she'd go and pick up another one. Okay, well, one day, guess what? She picked up the wrong somebody. She picked up the wrong somebody. And that somebody was to change her life for the rest of her life. Okay? So, when she brought this man home, roadkill, as I told y'all, roadkill. She met him by the Chinese restaurant. Okay? And he was walking out like he was going towards a car that he didn't have. All right? Well, guess what? He was nice. He was sweet. You know, you just meet roadkill off the road. Roadkill gonna be nice and sweet, especially if they're hungry and they need something. Okay, so yes, they be nice and sweet. So he was nice. He was sweet. He was all that she thought he was. Okay, I'm not gonna make this no long story, but I just want to give you a brief little thing about him and her and picking up roadkill and how dangerous it is. Okay? She went and picked up this man. He was well known on the other side of town. Okay? As we were called the hood. Everybody knew him in the hood. Well, he met her on the other side of town. Let's say where the stush and budgie people be. That's where he met her. And when she met him, the next day she invited him to her house. And yes, she fucked him. Okay? Yeah, you know that's her thing. She like to pick up man and fuck them right away. Because that's her thing. And that's a lot of ladies have a problem with that. That's why I was telling you. I see something's in my Diego eye. Sorry about that. But, as you know, she had sex with him. And within a day, the next day he was moving in her house. Practically moving in her house. Okay? He was there every day. His so-called work, you know, had him be able to have so much time for her. So you know what he was, and you know what he was doing, okay? A hustler, yes, a number one what? But we not going, what? I'm not going to say that. Because every man that you really don't know their job or don't know what they do are not all drug dealers, okay? So inquire about it. So it won't be like Tommy. You know, Tommy boy from Martin, you know you ain't got no job, boy. No, I'm just kidding. So she didn't know if this man had a job or not. She went and had sex with him. He was over her house like every day. Okay, he was doing the mentables, the typical, okay, pharmaceuticals. All right. So one day he came over, and they went out to eat or whatever, and he asked her if he can ride, if he could take her car, because his car was giving him problems or whatever. And she was like, sure, no problem, and she let him take her car. Mind you, she just really met this man like 3-4 days ago. Now he's riding her car. Why, ladies? Why do you do that? Because of some good dick? You don't even know this man. Now you're going to give this man keys to your house and your car. So he walking in, doing things freely as he want. He got your car, riding it out every day in the hood on his side of town. So guess what he doing? Hotting that bitch up, baiting it up for when the police see that bitch is hot. Okay? But that's your car, baby. Not his. He ain't riding in his shit because the police already know that his shit. They know his car, and his cars are hot. And you don't even know. But you know days in by. You get this man your car, he don't come home till the next day. He's still in the car while you're sleeping. He come over and fuck you good and then leave with your car and don't come back for 2 days or something. Then when he do come back, you say something to him. This man boxed her down. I mean, gave her one lick right across her face, and she went flying across the room. And she said she never would expect this from this man. She never would expect that he would hit her, But wait a minute, boo-boo, you don't know him. So how you know what he capable of doing when you don't really know him? But you know that temper that you was coming up to, because you'll say little things to him and then he'll say some smart shit or whatever. So you knew he had a little temper. So ladies, when you get a man like that, they have a little temper, a little attitude problem, and then he's very aggressive with you, you're going to have to watch out because that's not good. That's dangerous. Okay? Well, like I said, I'm going to make a long story short because I don't want to keep y'all long on this part too. But this man used to come to her house. So they got into a big argument. Okay, remember, he punched her. She went flying across the room. She asked him to leave. She put his shit out. The next day, boo-boo, this man climbed in her fucking window. Okay, while she was sleeping. Climbed in her window. Okay, chased her out. When she heard him climbing through the window, her and her son crossed through the window and go on the fucking roof. This man is chasing her on the roof of her fucking building with a gun. Okay, she running for her life, petrified. Mind you, she still don't know this man. You just brought this man home. And because you said something to him about your car, this is what upset him. See, this is what I mean, ladies. Now, you chasing her on the roof with a gun. She had to stay up there. She was petrified to come down. So she stayed up there almost to daylight. Then her and her son felt that he was going, then she climbed back in the window. Okay? But was petrified after that. And the man left with the car. All right? But the moral of this story is this, ladies. Listen, don't do that. Please, because that is so dangerous. That we go and pick up man after man after man after man after man. And then the men that you picking up, you don't fucking really know them neither. So they come into your life and they do something like that. And hold you hostage with your child on the roof with a gun. Okay? You can't fight that. And you were so scared that you thought death